points. Moyes has 13.
Wait, producer, clip
Moyes has
clip
13.
Zeus says that Moyes has picked more points than Amorim.
No, he's not saying it is the reality.
It's a fact, you know.
Man, I wouldn't have thought that.
Amorim, since he was appointed, he has picked up 10 points. Moyes has 13 from 5 games.
So
But tunaambiwa anahitaji wingers.
this guy comes into a team.
Wow.
Beto was under Dyche. Beto has been
alikuwa
restricted. Hata hakuwa
anachezeshwa game.
Moyes comes in and tells him, now you're my main man. The guy confidence iko.
Now
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
it is everything good.
Guten Morgen, everything. Por favor, Montoya. This is the alternate channel, and I'm your host today, Kerry Kahiga.
Vicky here.
And as always, Zeus.
Yeah, and today the agenda
Valentine's.
is only one. Valentine's chanayo.
Sinajo mali.
Forget about the Valentines. We are not shading people here. We're not really shading.
It's not about shade.
I know. Unajua uko na card, uko card.
See, God, it's about Brighton and their loved ones. So what's wrong with you? So,
everything bright.
yes.
Everything bright.
I know.
Everything bright. Buddha, Chelsea is on the table today. Chelsea is on the table. Tumebadilisha mpaka setup juu ya Chelsea.
Yeah.
Tukaleta meza ikuwe juu kidogo.
Tumeleta meza ikuwe juu
Ili
kidogo.
tuwakaribie.
Ili tuwakaribie. Leo meza ni Chelsea. Zeus.
Yeah.
So Chelsea they got beaten by Brighton. They lost two games in 6 days.
As expected.
To Brighton. Their feeder club.
Hey. It's a feeder club or a con club.
I don't know.
Because these guys take a lot of money from Chelsea, sign them players, and then they go sign unknown players who beat them. It's a con game. It's not a feeder. The only person who is feeding here is Brighton, and they're feeding on money and wins.
Is this the reason why Brighton fans, when Nani got subbed, Caicedo walianza kusema what a waste of money?
Yeah, because they're looking at the pitch and like, this is a guy who cost 0.1 billion, and then we went for Baleba for 8 million, and he's balling and he's outdoing you. So yeah, they have every right to say waste of money. Yeah.
So Chelsea lost 2-1 in the FA against Brighton. And once again, Mitoma was in his caution.
Of course.
Kama kawaida.
Hey.
Kuzoea ni kuzoea.
He knows the team. He knows the team. You know, nikwambia ni Valentine's ile the love Chelsea give Brighton. You know, it's like, we'll give you money and we'll give you wins. Double delight.
Double delight.
Brighton are the alpha male to Chelsea.
God.
I've never seen Caicedo disappear, but he always disappears
against
on
Brighton.
It's like, bro, I'm still playing for you, but I'm in a different jersey. But I got you at heart, so let me not play how we can play. Because Caicedo was lost in the FA Cup. He was even more lost during the league match. But Mitoma, my guy,
that first touch.
Now Chelsea wants to pay around 90 million to get Mitoma.
Yeah, they can always get Mitoma. Let's talk about the recent past, right? And the recent past is Friday, the 14th of February.
Yeah.
Na kuna hii video imekuwa ikigo round ati ambie mtu wako wa Chelsea manze. Atapigwa na Brighton tena na mtu wake atakomenda kwa mtu wake.
You'll suffering twice.
You suffer twice.
Yeah, so I saw the setup where Brighton wakicheza na Chelsea on Friday. And nani, what's the name of this guy? Fabian Hasler. Clever guy. Ameguza hapo Minte na Lamte kama wingbacks.
Yeah.
Good football. The moment Brighton gets the ball, Lamte anakuwa nafaa kuashaanza
panda.
And the funny thing was, Chelsea, they're trying to invert Cucurella. You're inverting Cucurella, and Lamptey already ashaanza
kupanda.
and you could tell their outlets is Minte and Lamptey, nothing else.
Then Mitoma drifts inward kiasi. They were done in a way that this has been outclassed by a club. The way Newcastle outclass all the time. It's like I have your number. It's like we live for this fixture this season. The moment we meet you guys, every tactic we have is to beat you. Yeah. As in Nikatu, same when Newcastle usually have Arsenal's number.
Yeah.
And when they meet a weak Man City, they just open up. But it was a good game. The fact that they were spreading the pitch, and then you're spreading the pitch, Cucurella forgets, go mark your place, Huko. You're forcing someone like Chalobah to be double-minded. What do I do? Do I go cover your space? Do I cover mine? Not even for the first goal. That was an immaculate touch, my guy.
Hey, bro, the way he took it down, it was not only the first touch, but also the second touch. Because he took it down, alafu akabit
Chalobah, enda huko, acha nienda huko. Then placement, Liambiago na Kamodho, Jorgensen, Rayas level. I was told, I don't know, world class keeper.
I think your thesis ya Mitoma ndo the true thesis.
Taking on players.
They've been thrown around in Kenya ati jamaa amepiga thesis. Hiyo ya Mitoma.
That's a perfect.
The art of dribbling.
The art of beating your defender.
Thesis asome sahi yako nje.
Kirudi
yako amerekram vitu kidogo.
But I've always wondered something I've been asking for the longest time. Why did Chelsea sack Pochettino?
Because they not meet his data.
If you look at it, doesn't matter. Chelsea, they said that they are building something new since now the Roman Abramovich era is out. And that is why they went for a building manager. Pochettino is one of the best building managers ever.
All right.
Okay, fine. He started off poorly, but towards the turn of the season, everything was starting to click. Which for me is a typical Pochettino style. If you look at all the clubs he's managed, it's always the same. Whether it's Espanyol, his first season, very poor. But then the second season, it started clicking. Southampton, same thing. And then they ended up firing him when everything was starting to click.
To bring a project.
They bring in another project manager in the middle of a project that was already starting. Fine. Walikulia, by the way. Walikulia. But now if you look at the Chelsea trend, instead of going up where they're supposed to be, they've started, it's regressing. Like they're regressing. Yet you expect the complete opposite. Which is also a familiar textbook character of Maresca. He starts off so well and then towards the end, kushuka. Why didn't they consider that? Why didn't they consider staying with Pochettino and seeing Eve what he normally does, because it's what he normally does. First season on a come in, try and get around, find a starting 11. But then maybe it was a bit difficult for him because of the players at Chelsea. A lot of players. So I think it was I still feel it was a wrong decision firing him. And then bringing in another process manager. They should have fired him and brought in a different caliber of manager.
Of which I remember last time I told you, even Leicester fans are like, you guys, why didn't you consult us? This guy will fly high in the first 3-4 months, then slump in answer. So he's to go slump.
Bro, we are in it.
You're doing it 2 seasons in a row. I'll bet you in another different team, but it's the same scenario you are with last time. What else can you do?
So what's happening to Cole Palmer?
No more pens, I guess.
I figured, people normally talk about when you're a forward, all you want to do is goals, right? But now, you give me Brighton, he had chance after chance to square a ball to Neto. Bayata to kupiga ball in their 18. He's so goal hungry, and now this is the discord that now comes in. When your marquee signing has a slump, other players who are supposed to bring him up, they're not getting the chances to score. Because see someone like Neto kuna balls mbili first half. Alikuwa clear on goal. On his strong left foot. Palmer na fluff your chance and aipiga juu. So now what happens? Now guys are like, this guy just wants to score.
There's no need even to pass to him.
And Jackson is not there to give him space when he's running after defenders, so he can get some free space up at you. Because you see,
Jackson Palmer
feeds in that space of where Jackson lives. Because when Jackson is pulling the defenders away, Palmer atakuwa tu hapo kwa 18. But now Jackson is not there.
Plus also against Brighton, if I'm not wrong, he played as a false
False
9,
nine, yeah.
Nkuku was the 10.
Yeah.
I believe it should have been the reverse.
Yep.
Nkuku should have played the false 9.
Yeah.
Let this guy play in the role that he was
He's always
built
been
for.
playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up or two just behind the striker arm at the
Yeah.
false 9. That is why he is most effective.
Yeah.
But
But now you see, I had an interview by Joe Cole when he was being asked whether he watched the game. Nani ni mchokozi sana. Matinkio ni mchokozi sana. He asked Joe Cole whether he watched that game, knowing very well Joe Cole is a former Chelsea. Akamuuliza kama aliwatch game, and Joe Cole he didn't hata kuficha. He was like, Brighton imewauzia maplayer, imewapatia mpaka manager
na scouts,
and still you can't play. But if you stretch it, perhaps it's the story of we are not winning the league. We are not here to win the league.
No, but you've gone
You can't
there.
even compete.
You've gone there before they played Brighton. Now Mandem is saying his target was not even Champions League. Also,
Yeah.
it's a target after two seasons. So already you're telling your team we are comfortable where we are. We were title contenders as per the fans, as per the fan. Ayuko hapo mmealituambia hatuna right ya kumshow. We don't have no right to tell you. Your manager also tells you have no right to be title contenders. He's making it even worse. We have no right to actually contend
for
the
top 4.
League.
I was talking about top 4.
Can you imagine you guys, you go and tell Boli we don't want top 4.
See,
Boli amepiga investment hapo moja heavy, alafu namwambia I don't want to go to the most prestigious
Where we are going to get a lot of
competition.
money.
they want to carry the one that they think is obvious for them, and they think it's that obvious if they are losing the way they are losing. Anafikiria team ni ndogo huko. Anthony is reborn. Acha
Anthony is reborn. He cooked
2
the
goals, 2
noodle.
man of the match awards.
Yusuf Fiorentina giving Inter a hard time.
Yeah.
They think the Conference League is obvious, they are taking it. Mimi nangoja tu, sina haraka.
Moiskin ako hapo
Sina
anamgoja.
haraka mimi. Wanafikiria ni obvious hivyo ndivyo unaona wanacheza ball saa hii.
Yeah.
Tatu ngoja. Wanasema hiyo washabeba.
But anyway, we're going to big up Mayo from DR Sports. We're going to big up Enrico Drogba. We're going to big up Shapiro.
Big up Hillary, even if you are not here.
Mudoni.
Big up Korea.
Big up Kuria.
It's been a while since I play hapa bana.
Mesema kwa Hallelujah
Chelsea
wote
bana,
tunatumia salamu.
Tunatumia salamu manzejo. Because you guys are just making our life here too interesting. Too interesting.
We need one of them akuja tuambia what's really going. Juu here
Hillary
they're not in the
hapa,
title
Hillary,
race.
we are
We
not
need
in
a
the
new
title
angle
race.
from Chelsea fans.
But anyway, I think that's enough for Chelsea. But anyway, if you can be given like a target for Chelsea this season, where will they finish?
I already said where they're finishing. Remember when I told you they're going back to the Conference League?
So that's not 8th or 7th.
We can give them 8 if we behave on Champions League. As Liverpool and Aston Villa, we can give England a chance to have 5 teams in Champions League. So 6, 7 go Europa. Sindio? Then number 9 ingie
Chelsea.
Yeah.
This what do you think?
Yeah. I don't think they're going to finish the season unless if the current trend underlay. You can always tell statistically they're on a decline, but you never know with football. They can always find a spark somewhere and turn it around. So
Okay. What are the next fixtures as you give us your
I think they might
Let me check
labda
for you.
wamalize 5-6 maybe.
Who is
Yeah.
dropping between Brighton? Because
Bournemouth?
1, 2, and 3 is most likely Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City,
Yeah.
Bournemouth, Nottingham.
Yeah. Sasa ndio nasema
Aston Villa pia are still in the bracket.
they can.
Newcastle are still in the bracket.
Give us Chelsea's next 3 fixtures.
As you discuss something else, I'll be there.
Yeah, you will be there.
Yes,
I honestly feel Chelsea are out of the top 4 race.
they are. Even their manager said they are not in it.
Wachana manager is doing that for the PR and you see managers, this is what managers do. They like to take away the pressure from the team.
Yeah,
Right.
they must create something for the people to talk about.
Exactly.
And it's actually a smart move.
It's very
taking
smart.
away the pressure from the
It's very
players.
smart. But I think now you're taking away pressure from this team, and this team honestly, they cannot take away the pressure from themselves.
He's already under pressure.
They're already under pressure because they're the one who are playing.
Yeah.
So I think top four is out of the window for them.
But-
Maybe 6th or 7th.
Like
I
5,
can
6.
give them top 4 if they beat Liverpool.
Bruh. They ain't doing that, man.
Do you think they have a chance at that spot stopping me?
They are not.
Because as it is, they are 6th, joint with Bournemouth. But Bournemouth have a better goal difference. Indio,
Yeah.
1 point in front, 2 points ahead of Newcastle.
What's their fixtures?
God.
Meza tuko nayo kwa kichwa.
Ndio
Yeah,
Ndio
tuko
hii
nayo
meza.
hapa, ndio hii
Oh,
meza.
ndio hii Chelsea hapa.
Ndio hii Chelsea.
They have Aston Villa next.
Villa Park.
Villa Park. Then they go to Southampton. Now, Southampton come. Actually, the next 3 games, they can do something.
Okay.
Villa Park, Stamford.
Okay.
Stamford, they face Southampton, then Leicester. Then they come to the Emirates.
See, they can always turn it around. They still have a chance to turn it. So number 5, 6.
5-6 there.
Yeah.
5-6.
Anyways, moving on.
All right,
from that
switching gears.
club.
Man City, Real Madrid at the Etihad. That was one cracker of a Champions League, man.
Do you know how shameless it is?
Yeah.
As a club, you only have one champion, you only have one Ballon d'Or,
Yeah.
and you're flexing to a club that is used to winning Ballon d'Ors because of that one.
All right.
You remember
Do
that?
not
that,
cry
that,
your
that,
heart out.
cry your heart because
not
of
cry
one
your heart
Ballon.
out.
Yeah,
Because of
Jack
one
Rowe.
Ballon d'Or, you're flexing to a team that they took it personally.
No, that's that. You know, the fans are allowed to do it. Football. Me, I keep saying football is for the fans. Be shameless. Be shameless.
To which
Football is
club?
there for the fans.
You know they told.
Even your club, you already have a mural for Nicolas Jova.
I know, but
Because of throwing.
Yeah,
because of throwings and corners.
it's okay.
So
we are
football is
scoring.
for the fans.
You know they told
Football is for the
Vini
fans,
to
man.
cry his heart out. He just showed them this badge here with number 15. Yeah. Man, them yours is 1. The other 5 are your hours. You know.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, it was a crack of a game.
It was a crack of a game, man.
When we were doing the Champions League rondo,
Yeah.
I told you this is not about who can defend. It's about who will score more.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And true to our word, it was that way.
Typical.
But as much as City scored 2 goals, I have to big up this boy. What's his name? Asensio.
The Madrid defender.
That boy is developing in quite some player.
Okay.
I like the attitude ile pia kuchokoza Haaland. You can tell someone is training with Rudiger every day.
Okay. Where did Madrid win the game?
In the attack. You can say they had a midfield. You can say they had a
They didn't
defense.
even have a defense. Man.
Yeah, it's
Valverde right back.
Right, you know, it was just all over the place.
Chomeni,
Chouameni,
Asensio.
Then this Asensio. But Asensio, I love to say, he's a proper centre back. But the kind of games he has played,
But if you look at, if he's a proper centre back,
Yeah,
yes,
but-
but look at whom he was playing
playing
against.
against, yeah.
You get, because I feel City fielded their best 11 that day.
They did have
They did.
once back.
That was their
Hata
best
defense
11.
yao, defense yao bro ilikuwa defense ya
Yeah.
maana.
They even played John Stones as a midfielder.
You have Ake, you have Diaz, you have Akanji. Stones is playing as a midfielder.
But lately,
Nasikia
Akanji
hadi
has been
akiingilia,
shaky.
alikuwa ni club gani alitoka huko akisema alikuwa na mscout akiwa huko. Anyways, Akanji this
He's been
season,
shaky lately.
Yeah,
He's been
it's too
shaky
It's too
lately.
shaky.
Yeah.
but his season is over, right? So he had
Unfortunately.
a season-ending injury.
Quick
Okay.
recovery, Mr. Akanji.
Bwana Sam bwana CEO franchise pale ina kwa kazi yake ya recovery.
Quick recovery.
But I feel City started off quite well.
Yeah.
That game had too many turnovers.
No. Actually, in the first 15 minutes, it was Real Madrid's game.
No, that game had too many turnovers.
Too
Yeah.
many.
Too many turnovers. Everyone wanted to score the first goal in the first 2 minutes.
But within the first 15 minutes, Madrid should have easily been ahead.
Yeah.
The chances they had 10,
Mbappe,
wakaenda.
Vini.
Wakaenda. Man City took hold of the game.
Yeah.
Kuna like a span of like from the 20th to the 30th minute, Madrid were doing nothing.
All Man City.
Bellingham was just strolling in the pitch.
Manze, then wakati walichezea ball up to half time.
Yeah.
From the 20th minute to half time, it was all about City.
Yeah.
The equalizer for Real Madrid was what it called against the run
Run of play.
play.
Yeah.
Because you could never see it coming.
Yeah.
It only looked like Man City are going to score. Second half starts, becomes a Real Madrid game. Then a penalty out of nothing because Madrid just came out from the blocks from the second half. They're like, you guys, ile pressure tutawapiga.
Yeah.
Then
And you see, Zeus, I normally say, you see when you're playing a knockout game,
Yeah.
if you're going to come into the second half, not the better team, it doesn't matter whether you're leading or
You're
not.
cooked.
Knockout, you're going to be cooked. You're going to be cooked.
Yeah.
You have to come out of the second half to win that game. It doesn't matter how you're going to win it. Just come out off the blocks and win that game.
Play dirty, play clean, just get the result.
Do you feel like Guardiola felt like he has the game in the hands with his substitutions?
Now, at the end of the day, if you look at both teams and both benches, Guardiola knew. I guess alikuwa too complacent kutoka second half. He knew I can make a change. I actually have big impact players on the bench
as compared to them.
No, as compared to them. So second half time ilikuwa 1-1. So whereby you like I see of wacha to ride off game venye iko, but Ancelotti naye aliambia team yake you are the best we have on the pitch.
Yeah.
So the moment you get back, give it your all. From the minute you go back, give it your all. And that is exactly what they did. And then, to me, I don't think that was a pen.
No, not about the pen. But you see, Guardiola, the moment he brought in Akina Gundo, I thought, you see, when you bring in Gundogan, you're coming to kill off the game.
Yeah.
Just like bringing on Jorginho for Arsenal.
Yeah. You have the confidence that you're winning it.
You're winning it.
So let me just try and control it.
Let me kill the pace and
everything. Control 2 game pace.
By that time, he was leading.
Yeah.
Then, all of a sudden, the Madrid magic happens. It's 2-2. Nani equalizes. What's the name of this winger, Real Madrid winger? The one who came from City. He equalizes. Is it
Raheem Diaz?
Raheem Diaz equalizes. And he doesn't celebrate it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's understandable. He respects the club. That is why.
Then Kovacic plays a back pass to Rico Lewis and Vini steals it. And this is the Madrid magic. And you know, people say, oh, Madrid, this, Madrid, that. And I feel they know it themselves.
Yeah.
Deep inside, so long as you wear the white jersey, you know,
anything
it's never over until it's over. Anything can happen.
Especially when it comes to the Champions League.
Man.
Anything.
And Jude was nowhere in that game. Honestly speaking, Jude was nowhere.
You know,
and
I said it. Jude will have
just to one moment.
A pathetic, stinking game. Score 1 goal, raise his arms, and then we'll say, give him the Ballon d'Or. Game at the game ended the exact same way.
And Jude is already making a run. And out of nowhere, because that goal came out really out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They didn't deserve that goal. But Jude already a sense. Vine tuchukua hii ball online
tunaenda
kuua.
The guy scored and raised his arms. Give him the Ballon d'Or.
You know,
after having a stinker for 90 minutes, how lucky can one person be?
Then comes and gets a red card yesterday for telling the referee to F off. I mean,
no, you know, naturally, anyways, acha tuachane nao.
The Madrid kiburi.
Yeah. And then how can you tell someone I'm talking to you respectfully and I tell you F off for what reason? That was a damn red card.
But anyway, before we move on to the next one, there was Madrid had made a complaint that referees are a bit.
It started with the Espanyol game.
Yeah, I'm talking about how they made the report, because the report was made before the Madrid derby, right? Then they come and get a very silly pen.
Yeah,
Atletico akapatiwa pen nyingine mbaya sana. Then goes to Etihad, gets another silly pen.
But me, hiyo Etihad bado, the contact was made to Nani's knee, the left knee, sindio?
Yeah.
Was it inside the box or outside? Because mimi
Ceballos' leg was on the line.
But contact
ikimekiwa ilikuwa on the line. But now Foden just fell inside the box.
Because mimi that, anyways, it's a bygone. We want
no, it's a bygone. The thing is, what I'm asking is
the decision making.
The decision making.
From Madrid side, that I see ref. Yeah.
Vicky, what I'm asking is, are referees now saying, if you guys can, you're the most shameless club to talk about referees. You have benefited from refereeing decisions, right? So now, come Madrid, get a pen against Atletico, get a pen against the Etihad against Man City, get a red card yesterday against Osasuna.
Yeah.
Osasuna, yes. So do you feel like now referees they've decided now to spite Madrid and tell them, okay guys, now do what you want to do.
Acha sasa tufanye kazi.
What do you think as a Madridista?
I think because ref wanaangalia, you can imagine, let me just give it a different scenario with Casemiro. Na vile alikuja ligi tulisema nini EPL atokota Reds.
Kadi ataokota.
In Madrid games you could watch Casemiro wipe someone out
and get a
be like this man damn is gone wapi. So mimi niliona tukitarajia maref niko like how shameless kana club be.
Yep.
Nasemanga shame ni state of mind.
It's a state of
So,
mind,
just
man.
take it away.
Mimi naona refs pia wanataka kutu ground kidogo. Hii kiburi mko nayo tulizeni kidogo. You are not that entitled.
Yeah.
How many times do you see Madrid complaining about bad decisions? Ilianza tu na game Espanyol.
Yeah.
Other teams have been getting bad decisions against Madrid. Madrid was just comfortable about it. So
Yeah.
I saw no sense of us complaining. Na hiyo complain hiyo ndio ilipigisha juu red card hiyo. You ref pia wana feel the entitlement mko nayo. You're not the decision
also
makers.
tell me.
We are.
Yeah.
Go complain again. We see what you lose. The game ishaisha.
Okay.
You already drew. There's nothing else. If the ref makes the report, even if they take those camera angles to say, at the end of the day, use the F word.
Yeah, use the effort.
I hate how referees are always so powerful in every league, and then they are so biased also in everything. Personally, I say the best refereeing standards are in the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
Hardly will you ever see the referees in the Bundesliga do that. Maybe it's because they appoint referees who have no loyalty to any particular club.
Okay.
You have to be one of the things you have for you to be a ref in the Bundesliga is you don't have to support a team, and if you're supporting a team, out of a game.
Okay.
Yeah. They
That's
try
nice.
to make it so clean.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll never hear those things from there. Lakini
Alright.
hizi ligi zingine Premier League, La Liga, Serie A is also good.
Syria is good.
Serie A
Yes,
is
Serie A is good. And also Ligue 1 is not that bad.
Okay.
Actually, Ligue 1 should be the best sababu. Ligue 1 refs, if they're making a big decision, they are told to make those announcements in the stadium.
Yeah.
Why are you doing it?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
That should be the norm.
that should be the norm.
That should be the norm.
Even the league, Premier League ni venye cause of controversies atakage vitu zingine that bring more clarity to things. Ka goal line you get.
Atakagi hiyo.
Wataki vitu ziko na clarity kidogo. Ati pale Michael Oliver ameambiwa explain mbona
Never.
explain sanga.
Ata fumble.
Atafumble. Anyway, first of all, I'd like to give this man that talked about Valentine. So I want to give you your flowers. You called the game against Club Brugge and Atalanta. You said it is not going to be an obvious game.
Yeah, cause
So you receive to talk about my flowers, but die.
haina noma. Kuna
Brugge.
kijana alitoka Barcelona.
Uh-huh.
Hey, watch out. for
Brugge,
that.
Brugge wa-
Jet Luga Jutla Mani na.
Uh-huh.
But Baka should actually bring.
Brugge was so good at that game, man. I was watching it and I was wondering, is it the same Atalanta I normally watch?
Hey, they got
They were getting outplayed.
They got
Na
whitewashed.
nilisema last time for Atalanta they prefer playing against bigger clubs.
Yeah.
Whereby our setup will be man I go man to man with you. And against a smaller club unaenda man to man. Unajua ujui ile team kabisa. Nilikuwa kwambia pia scouting is important.
Yeah.
So Brugge no. We have nothing to lose. You are the underdogs in this game. Same way Feyenoord did AC Milan. Be an underdog, but be an underdog that wants to actually play.
You will bite.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think the underdogs in that round, the first knockout round for the Champions League, they proved to be quite scary.
Stubborn.
If they can use that name. Or stubborn. Because you're expecting a clear win.
Yeah.
Muhindi hapo na yana
Hata si
kuangalia
hivyo.
tu.
Ndio tunasema Kaudemir.
Patel.
For like an example, Dortmund versus Sporting, everyone expected goal.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
but
Everyone, we knew there were going to be goals, but we knew both teams are going to score.
credit to
Dortmund decided we are shining.
Yeah.
He's a proper center back.
Yeah.
Anakuanga na injuries mingi, but he's a proper center back.
Also, Girassi coming back from injury.
Yeah,
And now
he's
back
been
in
on
the goals, man.
bagging goals week in, week out, week in,
Yeah.
week out.
But not against Bochum.
All right, let's go for a break. And the next, we are coming to talk about strikerless Arsenal. The alternate channel is back. Na tunaanzia mahali panaitwa Emirates Stadium, where Arsenal doesn't have a forward. A fit forward. They don't have a forward on the bench.
Yeah.
It looks like they don't even have a forward at the academy. I don't know what's happening there. So,
Mngeenda Arsenal women sisi mnaweza kuja na mmoja.
but the good thing is they have Super Mikel Merino, right? So, Vicky,
Greatest false 9.
tell us about Mikel Merino and what you think about the game yesterday.
What do you think about the game yesterday? we wasted 70 minutes first playing Sterling. Chelsea, can you just take back your man please? Ama tuaknika tuko na injury ingine ya winger. Tuseme tu we have only one fit.
Time is over. You should have returned him in January.
We only have one fit winger and no center forward.
Yeah.
Because only Nwaneri is fit. So anyways, very boring game in the first half. Very flat. Leicester did not even want to play football. Leicester just got the ball, they hoof it forward. Get the ball, hoof it forward. They did pick up pass militant. They never used to make, they did not make even more than 3 passes, string 3 passes together before they hoof the ball forward. That was their game plan, basically. They were targeting Vardy, and Vardy was more like, he was targeting Saliba. He felt Saliba, I can get the better of Saliba, but Gabriel unajua pale. So the first half was flat. The first half lacked creativity. The first half, was there anything to talk about in that first half? Because it was just flat, but
we'll talk about the second half then.
So anyways, the second half, there was one bright spark we had in that game. And he's a 17-year-old super wonder kid right now. And everyone is getting to see it. It's not just about yesterday's game. It's about when you started getting first 11 football, you can see what Ethan has been doing. Alianza na Carabao. Akianza game, that boy gives you impact. Na imefika mahali, he has to turn up. And he's turning up as our best forward right now. We have no one else. He's giving me Bukayo Saka vibes. And it's not just Bukayo Saka vibes. He's got that ability to shoot with both feet. He hit the post twice with both feet.
Yeah.
The shots were amazing. So you could see Sterling while he's getting the ball, afanye kitu. This boy gets the ball, he wants to go after a defender. If I'm not going to the byline, I'm going to take you on nirudi ndani. You can a byline, I want to get to a point whereby I can cross that ball. And it was the greatest spark in that game. Then we also have to big up his buddy, his best friend, Lewis Kelly. Hiyo kuguzia ball kidogo, it changed the game. Because if Leicester score that goal, you thought we watch Haram.
We cooked.
If Leicester score that one goal, we'll have seen the Haram we have never seen in our lives. Yeah. So, Skelly too had a moment that is a game-saving moment. After Partey made an error, Timber could not track back. Timber was running back like he's being forced to run. Okay. So we were under pressure. Ayew crosses the ball and Skelly just had the slightest of touch. Bobby was waiting for that ball. Ilikuwa tu tapping simple. Then Mikel saw he's not working. What do I do? Sterling toka, let her super Mikel Merino.
Sasa kuwa super.
Anakuaga kutoka kitambo super Mikel Merino.
Alikuwa super akifunga yule.
Wale head German super Mikel Merino. He comes on and you could see I get right now, if we are talking to talk about nines, he has 100% conversion rate.
It's his month. I'm a replace Rasmus as the ultimate striker.
You know, 2 shots, 2 goals. So anyways, as the game developed, kafika mahali kijana wetu scale ya Nwaneri, he could not live without something. Wonderful assist. The weight of that ball, the floating on that ball, yani just cheeky ball pale. It's everything for you. Akafanya kweli. We did pressure. Calafiori pia. Ricky Fiori. We have super. Hata tuliambia zirapa 9.
Nani?
Calafiori.
Mweka basi.
Tutamweka game next.
Mimi nilikuwa nataka.
We are unpredictable.
I was even hoping for Gabriel to start.
Hapana,
Calafiori akwe ni center back.
So next game mtakuta tumeweka Rise 9. Hiyo game nyingine Merino, hiyo game nyingine Calafiori.
Wekeni kabisa.
Cha muhimu ni nini?
Point 3.
Exactly.
Yesu anasemanga point kwa meza.
Point kwa meza. Acha mambo mingi, hizo ndo muhimu.
Point kwa Chelsea.
You have to play Chelsea by the way.
We have to.
Yeah.
Non-title contenders. Anyways, for 80 minutes, I thought this was going to us. We are going to rule another game whereby we have the chance to go closer to Liverpool, but you're not quite getting there.
Yeah.
But ile winning mentality tulipata. Super Mikel Merino. Super who?
No, I feel like
these are delusions.
I feel that Arsenal win against Leicester. There's someone, a friend of mine, tulikuwa tunaongea naye jana kusio bao, and it's like, bro, we just beat a team that is bottom of the table. And I told him, then Zeus, I know you can conquer. When you are away in the Premier League, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter where you are.
It doesn't matter who you're playing.
It doesn't.
Pick your points. On the road, you pick your points.
Your points.
Pick your points because they don't come easy.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter you're playing Soton. Yesterday, Villa struggled against a 10-man
Ipswich.
right? And
They had to equalize
17.
on the 80-something.
You know, so you pick your points. The same Leicester, they've beaten teams that are above them.
They also cooked us.
You guys got cooked by Leicester. I mean, so you pick your points. It doesn't matter kama team iko chini ama iko chini.
Just
pick
take
your points.
Furthermore, to go to we are towards the business end of the season. It doesn't matter where you are. You just pick your points
Pick
and
your
move.
points. Pick your points.
Yeah.
And people are talking about now the pressure is on Liverpool, And I honestly feel like where Liverpool is, it doesn't matter about. Okay, and as I talk about Liverpool, I'm going now to slot in the Merseyside derby.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether Slot is on the touchline or not. He's still in communication with the technical team. It doesn't really matter. That team can play without a manager. They are well drilled to play. However, when now a team that is now the game was supposed to be 9 points clear. Right now it's 4 points clear. Even these players who are told to be, they have super mentalities, like Van Dijk and whoever. At the back of your mind, you can start feeling, okay, if Cunha scores first today, then there's always the doubt that might creep in, or you might have now the super mentality in the team that goes like, okay, fine, we can get done with this game. Now, Zeus, let's talk about the Merseyside derby. The derby that we were all looking forward to, the last derby to be played at Goodison. Zeus, you carried it away, man.
I don't know, man. There's one thing that has been going on where people talk about, this derby is so one-sided. But as I always tell you, Kieri, in any derby, it doesn't matter what history says. It doesn't matter what you did last season. In a derby, what matters is that 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And Everton showed Liverpool that it's a derby, any derby. Huku ni kwetu.
Any derby.
Hatufungi stadium with a loss, which is actually a good thing. If you watch the interview by the scorer, Tarkowski, he was like, we knew. The ball was going out. I was like, let me just try something. And they got the point.
He got with the laces, man.
Yeah,
God.
Blasted that ball,
hit it. Take it and hit it. We just need that 1 point.
Yeah.
Then now everyone is coming up at Van Dijk, a whole captain, talking about this their final. Yeah, it's a derby. Derby inakuanga final. Haijalishangi nini happen. It's a final. Let the guys enjoy. Also, credit to Moyes. Moyes. Ever since
5 games, 4 wins, 1 draw.
5 games.
He's 13th now.
Yeah, he's 13th.
He's ahead of United.
Yeah.
And
He's actually picked more points than Amorim, and he was appointed after Amorim.
Literally, he has coached 5 games.
He has coached 5 games only.
Amorim has how many by now? Si aliandika na huko October. November ikianza actually. After international. Yes.
The guy comes in.
Amorim has picked up 10 points ever since he became Man United manager. 10 freaking points. Moyes has 13.
Producer, clip
Moyes has 13.
Zeus says that Moyes has picked more points than Amorim.
Yeah,
he's not
it's
saying
a fact.
it is the reality.
It's a fact,
Man, I wouldn't have thought that.
Amorim, since he was appointed, he has picked up 10 points. Moyes has 13 from 5 games.
So,
but tunaambiwa anahitaji
this guy comes into a team.
Wow.
Beto was under Dyche. Beto has been
alikuwa sub.
Hata hakuwa
anachezeshwa game.
Moyes comes in and tells him, now you're my main man. The guy confidence iko.
Now he has scored 5 goals in 3 games now.
The guy is banging.
He's bagging
goals, which was the idea when they signed him.
Yeah.
So Moyes is doing everything right with them.
Yeah.
The question only comes in, how sustainable is it?
Yeah.
New manager bounce.
No, I think sorry to cut you short, Zeus. I think the sustainability is just escape relegation.
Yeah, just that's it.
And they've escaped.
And then they'll do it. They
only need 10 points now.
They'll have to rebuild in the summer if they have to, because I don't think guys like Calvert-Lewin need to leave Everton.
All right.
Yeah, but
he's a player they like, but it's time for him to leave, man.
Is David still there?
No.
No.
He left.
His boyfriend.
Yes.
He's not there anymore.
Yeah, so Moyes is doing a great job, man. He's doing a great job. He's doing a very great job.
That game, Zeus and Vicky, Liverpool score, Everton score. Who scored first?
Beto.
Beto scores. Then McAllister equalizes.
Yeah.
Then Salah scores to look like they are actually
winning.
Because you can tell even how they celebrated that goal. It was pandemonium on the side of the away fans, right?
Yeah.
Then prior to this game, Moyes was asked, "What is this that has changed at Everton?" And he said, "I want the players to be at the box more." Right? And how they scored that ball, because Mykolenko just hoofed it, had a header, and you don't expect Tarkowski to be there on the 97th minute.
But he was there. In your box. Nasi kona ama anything. Game anda kuisha tupande.
But Tarkowski has been so solid this season. It's Korea who was telling me about it. Sometimes a lot of things skip me, and Korea was like, "Hey, you should be looking at Tarkowski. He's been so solid." She's been singing that song. He's been so solid for the entire season, and he's been solid. He's been helping them defensively, even when they were in the pits.
It was not there. When Braithwaite was out injured.
No,
Tarkowski was carrying
when
them.
Braithwaite was injured, it was Tarkowski who stepped up. And now with Braithwaite back, the partnership has become even more solid than it was. So that's how you know a player is a club player. He's been doing so well for them.
You guys have reminded me when you say Sean Dyche used to bench Beto. I remember there's an interview I was watching for Doucouré, and he was saying, man like Super Frankie, former Chelsea legend, and also an Everton player too. He said Doucouré said when Super Frankie joined, he used to bench him and he never gave him reasons.
No reason.
Like the communication was just off. Ako na bonga naye. Akamwambia unajua ni aje wewe pendo tuliko na under 21 ama you train by yourself. So Doucouré was saying I think he trained by himself for like 3 days, and on the 4th day Frankie akamboni aje
ya boy jipesho
wewe tembea and it was
and after Frankie when Doucouré started playing again.
And actually the fun fact, when Super Frankie was fired, Doucouré came back to the team
and scored
and beat Arsenal and became he scored and he was given the man of the match. So I think you can draw the parallel between Doucouré and Beto.
Maybe Dyche was not our favorite of Beto.
He was not a favorite because also managers, they have their favorites.
True.
Managers have their favorites.
But so speaking of, bado kuna mali kidogo tu naambia Liverpool pia wameanza kuexposed kidogo. How do you lose to Plymouth?
No, they can give the excuse of ilikuwa beat him.
Hakuna story ya beat him. How do you lose?
They can give that excuse.
That is a team that is at the bottom.
It wasn't about the beat team. It wasn't about the beat team.
Plymouth wako chini kabisa. Ranked number 44.
You know there are things umesema kitu poa sana Vicky. The losses that the kind of expose your rotten underbelly. You may not be rotten, but it's an underbelly that is a bit weak. And you realize, wait a minute. So you're saying without Salah, this team is actually going to crash and burn.
Because they attacked Jota and Nunes. They were horrible against
They
Plymouth.
were horrible.
And
Nani Chiesa was
unaniambia ni team big. You have Chiesa, Jota, Elliot, Jones. Are you telling me that is a B team?
Chiesa was
against
always
Plymouth.
a bad deal for Liverpool. It doesn't matter. Who hata siwezi criticize if he was horrible. It was always a bad deal. The guy was so good when he broke out of the scene in Italy, but ever since he got that injury that has been recurring, in Italy, football left him. Football left him. Man.
Okay.
Me hata siwezi hold anything against Chiesa.
Okay.
Some things you just understand, and you are good, but wachana na mpira sasa imekuacha.
Now, because we saw Plymouth can give Liverpool a run for their money. Liverpool have 2 games before Arsenal play another game. They have Wolves today. Matthias Cunha, maybe we decided to stay to invest na labda hata pia Watkins tulimwambia Aston Villa ndio wafanya kazi Wednesday. Unaona. So
wishful thinking. It's allowed. They lose
as it is right now. This I want you now to take it away. Liverpool have 2 games against Wolves and against Aston Villa. Realistically speaking, how do you see Liverpool performing in those 2 games?
Do you know the funny thing is it may look hard for Liverpool, the game against Aston Villa might look a bit hard for Liverpool, but against Wolves, football just has a way of switching things. They have all the capability of beating Wolves, but I feel sometimes things happen. You play Cunha, you play Aid Nouri, you play these other forward that
Chang.
not even Chang.
He's Norwegian. He has a very
Son Larsen. I think Wolves they have nothing to lose in this game. Go attack. Just attack in that game. You go count. You never know, things happen. But honestly, okay, like factually speaking, I think Liverpool win against Wolves. Then they struggle against Aston Villa, because I think Aston Villa, they have a rich bench and they have players that can make the defenders run. And that's the point. They have runners.
Yeah.
And if you look at all the top 4 teams, if an opponent has runners, they all struggle.
Yeah.
If you play Rashford and Malen, if you play, forget even about Watkins and Rogers. If your wingers can run, you will have those guys.
And don't forget, as much as you have Rashford, you still have Leon Bailey.
You have Leon Bailey.
So
I
also think Aston Villa wanna feel hiyo draw yao na Ipswich pia wanaifeel.
Yeah.
So they actually have to turn up.
Yeah.
You have to show the fans there's no way you're dropping more points at home back-to-back games.
Yeah.
They still want European football, and they have to chase that European football. And there's no chance for complacency as it is.
And they have banked all their financial muscles in January. I was saying they're spending almost 80% of their income on salaries. So if they miss on the UCL, it's going to be so messy for them on PSR.
Yeah.
So they have to do. Wolves might get hooked by Liverpool. Villa will have to offer a challenge, because for you to qualify for UCL, you have to beat whoever is ahead of you, and that is Liverpool. You have to pick points against them.
Yeah.
So Wolves will be thrashed. Villa, they might offer some resistance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zeus, today you're playing the relegation derby.
The 13th position derby.
Uzuri sisi tuko na goal difference mzito.
But they are, you imagine they have a +12 goal difference at 15th.
That's madness, bro.
Can you remember the one thing I've been telling you, that I loved this season under Ange more than I loved last season? That still hasn't changed, because to be honest, we've been doing everything right. We are the joint third highest scoring team in the league. Defensively, we are actually better than we were last season.
Yes.
But ironically, the points that we have on the table, hatuna points enough.
+12 GD and you're 15. That is something very strange.
We might look at everything and keep talking about injuries. Hey, by the way, this season we've been outdone by injuries more than even last season.
Bro, you guys are injuries.
You have like a full first 11 of injured players.
Not like
you actually
stop
have
talking about not like. We have a whole
first 11
injured. Out of 25, squad prem inakuanga na 25 players. Out of 25 players, there was a stage where we had 17 players injured. Of the 25, we had 17 players injured. We've been outdone so much by it.
Is it the training? Is it bad luck?
I don't know. Sometimes it's ironic when people talk about the training methods and the style of football that we play, because if you look at it, Kulusevski is the player who's had the most minutes on the pitch. Pedro Porro is the player who's second.
Yeah.
But these guys are so fit. So you wonder if it's about the manager and his training methods. Why is a player like Kulusevski still fit?
Yeah.
He's the player who's been but he's still fit.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Plus, there's also something about our medical department.
Yeah.
There's a joke that goes online called Dr. Tottenham. Dominic Solanke had gone for 4 years at Bournemouth
Without an injury.
He comes in one season with a physiotherapist. He's now injured.
And you get injured. You get injured, you come back, you get injured again.
Yeah.
You guys have a Driscoll.
It's like we have a Driscoll, man. I saw at the start of the season, there was even an announcement by the club, they need new physios. The manager was like, nah, we can't do this, man.
Yeah.
We need new physios.
Yeah.
Our previous head of his physios, I think he left, he was fired. They brought in another guy, but this thing is still the same. It's still here. It's persistent.
Yeah.
You know, mi naonanga manager amesema like pressure yake ya jana. For players are, it's terrible when players are coming back from injuries in batches.
Which ones are
Batch 1 imekuja and then in 3 weeks batch 2. So this week we have Vicario.
Vicario is back.
Yeah.
Udogi,
Maddison, Udogi and Odegaard.
Okay.
4 of them are back and they're up for contention.
No, hold up, Zeus. Hold up. Are they back in contention? Or are they going to be back then once again?
What?
After today's game? Because today's game is high intense.
Yeah.
they are back today. That's the only thing you can say.
What he says, according to what the manager said, the player who is most likely to feature is Vicario and Maddison. For Odegaard didn't even play. Odegaard nika ile inasemekananga is like a new signing.
Yeah.
Odegaard is like a new signing. The guy came in, played 2 games, got injured. So mtu akiniambia stories za system ya manager, I wonder 2 games pekee kwa nini system ni hasha aje? So I'm thinking the only player who might start today is Vicario.
Okay.
Maddison, Udogi and Odegaard might be on the bench. Problem is, mi hata sina shida na wao kurudi. Unaweza sikia wamekuja and then before today's game the players who are fit
waumie.
So that's the problem. It's like we are cast, man.
All right. So what's your prediction before we do a combined 11?
No, you have to talk about your financial raise. Watetee wewe pia kwanza hata.
Kuhusu nini? Si Zusa anapenda prediction yake.
Lakini alafu wewe uongelee.
This prediction yangu is the same. We're going to beat them 3-1.
3-1.
Okay.
What do you think about the financial raise?
Man United.
Yes.
Man, that team, they don't have Ahmad.
No, it's not even Ahmad. You don't have Ahmad. You don't have Maino. You don't have Ugarte. This Koli ama whatever. Is boys all academy yako sawa.
Actually,
now it is Liverpool. It's Spurs against Casemiro and Eriksen in the middle.
The same Casemiro was supposed to go to Roma.
If we're going to kill them, we're going to cook them in midfield. We need and I think today
you have to play Sa.
Today we have not even Sa. The manager has to try everything and get Kulusevski playing centrally.
Yes,
not on the wing.
Yes,
I would very much prefer him
centrally.
Yeah. Not on the wing.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch him start Son, Matthias Tell and Moore.
Yeah,
although it's unfortunate, Moore should not be playing on the right. He's a left winger.
Okay.
It's unfortunate.
It feels like it's a game for Matthias Tell today.
Yeah, for Matthias Tell.
It has all the
hallmarks. And Kulusevski playing in the mid. We have to run them ragged. Kulusevski and Sa.
Yeah.
They have to start in the middle.
All right.
Yeah.
Today's game. I honestly feel like it's a game. It's going to be high scoring if you can actually play like that. But United, you look at where the goals are supposed to come from. Man, you can see it. They've had Garnacho. Yes, Garnacho has tried to show a glimpse to understand the system, but the goals have gone down. And now this is a problem of now trying to get into the system and the philosophy of a new manager. Because now you focus so much on not getting benched because you have to do what the manager wants. But now the previous manager was allowing you space to walk, track back pole, but score a goal here and there.
Yeah.
You get. But now Garnacho is not scoring goals, but he's starting the games. And now people are saying, oh, he's understanding the manager, blah, blah, blah. And I honestly feel it's a game where Spurs win today, man.
Now see, home and away, yeah?
Home, away and Carabao.
No, there was actually
piga mara tatu kwa season.
But I think that there's not, we won't have a red card today.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You know, hata last time, hata wangemaliza 11. They played better with the red card.
That's the problem.
They played a better game with one man less because Bruno was like a one man less pia akiwa kwa game. But anyways, it's like usually see the word Manchester, you go crazy.
Hey, we own Manchester. Manchester is Tottenham.
Combined 11. Who are you going for the goalie?
If Vicario fit, I get Vicario.
Yeah.
If Vicario any day.
Vicario. Onana na bozo moments zi.
I feel like for a goalkeeper to be past fit, considering he had a broken foot, we are fit.
You anaanza game.
Kesi amekuwa asiwasi. We amekick, amepiga 60-yard passes. Amepiga ball from hoof balls kupura ako sawa. So I fit Vicario any day. Who's playing right in Man United? Lenioro ama nani is the right
back? Say nani Mazraoui. Although system really
Sasa
changed, so they
system
don't
sasa
even have a...
mnacheza back 3 ama
What's a
we don't
back three?
know sasa.
But hata
Anyways,
kama ni back three, it's a back five.
wacha tupe Mazarawi we twerk it in a way he becomes their right back, si ndio?
Yeah.
So it's Mazarawi versus Poro.
Poro ile mambo alifanywa na Trossard.
Poro is a victim of what do I call it? A victim of the setup maybe, because
Yeah.
I always say he's so good offensively, but defensively he's always been a culprit.
Yeah.
Ameishi kubebwa na Romero. Romero does a very good job on the right. So for that, because we need a fullback who can attack and defend, Mazraoui will edge it over Poro.
Mazarawi hapo. Left back is Udogie is fit. Udogie versus Dalo.
Udogie, bro.
I'd even take Jed Spence, who is a right back on the left.
Actually, whoever has been playing is Jed Spence.
Yeah.
Spence anaingia hapo.
Yeah.
Center back kuna sasa, is it Delete? Is it Maguire? Is it
It's Maguire and Delete.
We don't even have center backs.
Euro, yeah. But me, I will go for Maguire and Delete.
That's a good.
Yeah, Maguire and Delete, simply because we don't have center backs. Kevin Danso just came in. I wouldn't pick him. I haven't seen him do
he got
so
injured.
much well.
No. He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
But he got subbed, sindio?
No.
The last game you guys played, there's a time
against Aston Villa.
Yeah.
No, he's fine.
He's fine.
Kevin Danso is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah,
it's,
we don't have center backs.
Jed,
see, that's a problem now.
Jed, Maguire, Delete, Mazarawi.
Yeah.
Midfield sana Casemiro na Eriksen kweli. Me first of all I pick
Papesa.
Yeah, I'll pick Papesa. I'll pick Papesa.
For the DM, I'd give it to Ugarte, although he's injured. Our DM is madness, bana.
Bizuma.
Madness, bana. This guy has been costing us. He's back, but you see, Bentancur is not a DM, man. Ni vile he just plays that position because you don't know how to have alternatives. So me, I'd pick Ugarte.
So Aninja Ugarte,
over Bizuma. Man, so, that guy has been costing
me.
I'll
have a midfield of Bizuma and Papesa. I love watching that midfield. Although it's a bit chaotic, it's a bit chaotic, but it's a good midfield. It's a bit stable than having Ugarte.
So Ugarte, he's injured. So we are not factoring someone who is out.
Fair enough.
So who else? You cannot pick Casemiro. His knees are gone. They're already at Roma. He never arrived with a body there.
Kulusevski.
We put Kulu as a
midfield 3. So we're playing 4-3-3.
Oh, Bruno.
Yeah, I'd have Kulusevski ahead of Bruno in that position. No matter what. What a doctor Bruno position kwingine, but
on the right. Right hawana Ahmad.
Right hawana Ahmad.
Nini nani?
Sisi Johnson, I don't know he's going to start, but I'd still have our wonder kid Mike Mo ahead of Johnson. He's a baller.
Na Mani wanakuaga ni nani?
Nani?
Sasa Mani nani ataweko?
And Garnacho.
So Mikimo versus Garnacho.
Garnacho ukimweka right na anacheza left.
Nani anacheza Mani leo right? Ama they might play Bruno.
Injury Dior. So actually, I'd put Bruno there just because we don't have as much options up on the right. So Bruno
that right.
Yeah.
Who's playing centrally? Who's the CF?
This is the most. I don't know because all teams have
I'll play Son as a CF.
Son is because it's now Zaxe, Hoyland,
Matthias Tell.
You know.
I'll play
so
Son
we give Son the number 9, sindio?
Yeah.
Tumalizie left tukiendaga.
Garnacho.
So that's the first 11.
That's a combined
11.
Combined 11. Mimi naenda 3-1 to Spurs.
2-1 to Spurs.
Yeah.
Come on, you Spurs.
2-1 to Spurs.
It's been.
Close the show, bro.
It's been real, my guys. As usual, you're coming live from the Beer Districts. We are the alternate channel. See you next time. And come on, you wolves.
Coys.
Yeah.
You guys saying come on, you wolves.
Come on.